But where's the proof? Now, I want to give you a little backstory. This is a case where Devyn, who was a former adult entertainment star, is accused of having unalived her 2 children's father. And she also married his adult son. The prosecution alleges that on a day where she spent the entire day helping him to pack up and move from his parents' home to her home that she shared with her husband, his son, and their 2 daughters. The father's 2 daughters, not the husband's son's 2 daughters. They was his sisters. Okay, anyway, they allege that after helping him to move all day long, she then decided she didn't want him to move, and she unalived him by beheading him. But they also say that the crime scene was not that messy, and that they suspected that possibly the body had been moved, but also they didn't have any proof of that. Child, they don't have proof of much. I don't know. Now, the victim in this case was Jonathan Willett, and he was found unalive in his makeshift bedroom. She calls 911, and after being questioned, they understand that Devyn was there the night before and is supposedly the last person to see him alive. They questioned Devyn. She was very helpful. She move on. They speak to the son, Devyn, and Devyn is the husband. Day 1, the prosecution calls the officers, the first responders, to the scene. Once officers got to the scene, they realized that there was an actual decapitation. Day 2 was more of the same, questioning officers that came to the scene, etc. But on day 3, we get Devyn to the stand. It's important to note that Devyn had a lot of aliases, and one of them is Nikki, so you may hear me refer to her interchangeably as Devyn and Nikki. Devyn says that he started an affair with Nikki at the age of 19. He sat up on that stand all innocent, said he didn't recall anything. He doesn't remember anything about how it began, who started it, who made the first move. He don't remember nothing, child. And he was whispering the whole time. I thought that was strange. So needless to say, after day 3, I still said, where is the proof that Devyn did this? It seems to me Devyn would have more of a motive than Nikki. She wanted to move the man in. But then on day 4, we find out that a second set of detectives went to Devyn and Devyn's home to interview her. They started having a conversation with her about her whereabouts, what happened the night before, etc. And the daughters come into the house with the phone and say, hey, mommy, we found daddy's phone. The child was blood on the phone. But still, Devyn handed over that phone to the detectives. She said, hey, this may help you. You may need this phone. The detectives also interviewed the girls, who told them that Devyn was home with us all night long. In their research, they could tell that Jonathan's phone was at his home location until 2 a.m. Devyn, how did that phone get in your garage, girl? They also said that they could tell that Jonathan's phone traveled with Devyn's phone at 2 a.m. Also, she had his keys and wallet tied in several bags. There were text exchanges between Devyn and Jonathan where he says that he loses his license a lot and that they were trying to say that's the reason why she was holding on to the wallet. So they interviewed Yoko, which is the mother of Jonathan, and she says that she heard a noise, which we find out the noise is the dogs barking, that woke her up at 3 a.m. But remember, Devyn was already home by then. Then we get Jared Spangler on the stand. He is a digital forensic specialist. He discussed the movement of Devyn's vehicle on 8/7. And child, she went to a car wash at 8 o'clock in the morning before she dropped the girls off at school. But on Cross, they say that the car wash is actually a gas station. So maybe she was just getting gas. I'm so confused. Did she do this? I don't know. Continue to follow me for updates on this and other trials. Bye-bye.